What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Thank y'all for joining me as always. And this hump day, baby. You can't go wrong on a good old hump day. Let's get straight into the picks. Not going to waste too much of y'all's time. PropsMadeEasy.com. Only $20 a month is the tools that you will see me utilizing here. The best tools in the industry because they are plus EV plus projection models. They not only take EV, but take AI technology projections that simulate games 10,000 times down to the play level as well. So great website for sure for only $20, the best on the market. All right, so with that being said, let's get straight into it. Looking at NFL on Prize Picks. Caleb Williams over 197.5 passing yards is a 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks are at 202.5 on average on him. Player projection is 206.7. So not only the 5 sportsbook differential on the over, but the 9.2 projection differential on the over. So Caleb Williams over 197.5. Aaron Rodgers under 236.5 passing yards at a -4 sportsbook differential, sportsbook line of 232.5, player projection of 236.2, a -4 sportsbook differential, and a -0.3 projection differential, both on the under. Calvin Ridley under 60.5 receiving yards at a -4 sportsbook differential, 56.5 sportsbook line, 59.9 player projection, a -0.6 projection differential. Again, every player that you see here is not only going to have the EV on the under, where the sportsbook line is less than or over, whatever, but the projection will also be the same. So player projection is also on the under 60.5 receiving yards. Jaden Daniels under 226.5 passing yards at a -3 sportsbook differential. Sportsbook lines are at 223.5 on average on him. Player projection of 208.9, a -17.6 projection differential. When this game is simulated 10,000 times, the projection for him is 208.9 on average. All right, so that's a big differential. DJ Moore over 44.5 receiving yards at a 3 sportsbook differential, 47.5 sportsbook line, player projection of 47.3, projection differential of 2.8. Justin Jefferson under 88.5 receiving yards at a -3 sportsbook differential, 85.5 on the sportsbook line on average. That's a -3 sportsbook differential there. Player projection of 81.8, a -6.7. So again, not only is Jefferson a lower sport on every other sports book when you average them all together, not only is he lower there, but he's lower on the player projection as well. Last but not least, Noah Brown under 42.5 receiving yards at a -2.86. 39.6 is his average sportsbook line when you average all the sportsbooks together with his receiving yards line. Player projection is 41.8. Again, plus EV plus projection. That's what we're looking for. Now, let's go to Prize Picks Demon. Any Prize Picks Demons? Lamar Jackson's over 274.5. He has hit this in over 66% of this season. All right, so that Lamar Jackson has hit this 274.5 passing yards in 66% of this season. Now, the matchup's a tough one against Pittsburgh, but nonetheless, a demon that has been hit almost 67% of the time is a good option. Kyle Pitts over 49.5 receiving yards is another one. Kyle Pitts has hit this in 66.67% as well this season. So for a guy who's hitting this at almost 67% of the time, for him to be a demon, we'll take it. Devontae Smith over 69.5 receiving yards at a 57.14 season hit percent. Look at that. All right, and for these to be demons, we can definitely take advantage of those. Prize Picks Goblins. The best Goblins on the board right now is Joe Burrow over 224.5 passing yards at a 40 sportsbook differential. Lamar Jackson over 199.5 passing yards at a 36. Brock Purdy over 224.5 passing yards at a 35.8. Justin Herbert over 199.5 passing yards at a 30 will be your absolute best Prize Picks options. Goblin options. When we look at all books, the best value overall is Jamar Chase's under 99.5 receiving yards over on Sleeper. A lot of the biggest differentials are over on Sleeper right now with the -20. Most sportsbook lines are at 79.1 on average on Jamar Chase's receiving yards. His line's 99.5 on Sleeper. Now, player projections higher than the sportsbooks have it. Player projections at 87.3 on him, but that's still a -12.2 yards under the 99.5 that Sleeper has. So, good spot on the under for Jamar Chase. Justin Herbert under 239.5 and a -10. Josh Allen under 245.5 passing yards at a minus 9.67. Lamar Jackson under 241 passing yards at a minus 6. Bo Nix over 204.5 passing yards at a 6. Remember, the reason we like the demon on Lamar Jackson is because we're focusing on hit percent over the season and how often has he hit this rate, because at the end of the day, no projection data is going to have the over on that number. That number is way too high. As you can see, with Lamar Jackson, we have his projected passing yards against this tough Pittsburgh defense at 234.7. Whereas his demon's at 260 something, right? But the reason we like the demon, if you're going to choose any demon, the reason we like it is because he has gone over this in 67% of the season. So if you're going to pick a demon, might as well go demons that have hit majority of the time this season. But yeah, those are some of the best values on NFL. NFL, same line. Nothing too crazy. No green chances to hit over there right now. For college football, we have Anthony Smith over 68.5 receiving yards at a 5.5 sportsbook differential. Braden Fowler Nicolesi over 190.5 passing yards at a 3. Arian Smith under 40.5 receiving yards at a minus 3. Bill Jackson over 32.5 rushing yards at a 2 will be your absolute best options for college football over on Prizepicks. If we look at all books, Sleeper leads the way. Jake Retzlaff over 215.5 passing yards at a 20.7 sportsbook differential. His average sportsbook line is 236. So that's a big differential there. Shador Sanders under 329.5 passing yards at a minus 12.5 are going to be your absolute best values over there on Sleeper once again. College football, same line. No green probabilities there either. Moving on to NBA. No green chances to hit as of right now. But, man, once again, at around midnight last night and early this morning, there was like 6 or 7 green chances to hit on the board, man. So it's important to stay up on it and refresh the tools and keep it going. But nonetheless, we'll talk about the best options as of right now. Trey Murphy III over 4.5 rebounds is 52.8 chance to hit. Minus 137 consensus odds on the over. Highest odds upwards of minus 156 over on BetOnline. Is that BetOnline or Bovada? Let me see. BetOnline. Player projection of 5.18. So not only do you have the minus 156 highest odds on BetOnline on the over, the minus 137 consensus odds throughout the entire industry on the over, but player projections simulating a game 10,000 times on the over. So, of course, when you're checking that many boxes, your hit rate is going to be higher. It's just basic knowledge. Jonas Valanciunas under 11.5 points plus assists at 52.7 chance to hit. Minus 136 consensus on the under. Minus 140 highest odds on the under. Projection of 11.4 under as well. Miles Turner under 8.5 rebounds at 52.6 chance to hit. Minus 136 consensus odds on the under. Interesting. Minus 160 highest odds over on Bovada on the under. Projection of 6.76. A minus 1.74 projection on the under as well. So, again, another great option. So solid options even though they're in the yellows. Prizepicks Demons. Dylan Brooks and Miles Turner on their over rebounds of 3.5 for Dylan Brooks. He has hit this in 60% over the last 20 games. Over his last 20 games, he has cleared this in over 60%. So Dylan Brooks over 3.5 rebounds is a good option. Miles Turner over 1.5 assists. In the last 20 games, he's hit this in 55% of the time. So, again, any play that has hit 50% or higher for their demons are going to be playable demons, especially once you get up to these 60 ranges are the ones that I definitely like. All right, but again, they're demon plays, so their chances to hit aren't going to be as high as a regular play will. Stephon Castle over 0.5 steals at 61.6 chance to hit is the best goblin right now. Rui Hachimura over 3.5 rebounds at a 57.2. Victor Wembanyama over 2.5 assists at a 56.6. Josh Giddey over 4.5 rebounds at a 56.5. A lot of options on the board there. A lot of value. When we look at all books in general, Jeremy Grant leads the way on his over 0.5 blocks. 56% chance to hit on Hard Rock, Fliff, Sleeper, Parlay Play. Zubac over 0.5 steals at 55.9 chance to hit. Hard Rock, Fliff, Sleeper. Jalen Duren over 0.5 blocks on Fliff, Hard Rock, Sleeper, Parlay Play. Pascal Siakam over 6.5 rebounds on FanDuel at 55.9 chance to hit. Jalen Duren over 1.5 assists at 55.9. You can get it on Fliff, Hard Rock, Sleeper. Zach LaVine over 0.5 steals at 55.9 chance to hit. You can get it on Fliff, Hard Rock, Sleeper, Parlay Play. A lot of solid options, as you can see, man. Props Made Easy just makes it incredibly easy to find the best. NBA Sportsbook differentials. Now, you know when most sportsbooks are on a different line entirely than the Prizepicks line. Then we go ahead and take a sportsbook differential to get an idea here. And anytime you have a 1.5 range is definitely where you want to consider adding them to your slips. Trey Murphy III's line is 14.5 points assists on Prizepicks, whereas it's 16 on average throughout the other sportsbooks. That's a 1.5 sportsbook differential on the over for Trey Murphy III's points plus assists. So great spot there. Like Trey Murphy a lot. Nothing for NBA fantasy. NBA first quarter, nothing there. NBA combos will be available today whenever they drop. College basketball, we have a 54%er, which are always going to be the absolute best. Money Williams, over 3.5 rebounds. Ironic that his name is Money Williams. He's going to be getting us the money on his over 3.5 rebounds at 54 chance to hit. Minus 145 consensus odds on the over. Love Money Williams rebounds over 3.5. Tajon Sawyer, under 3.5 rebounds at a 53.3 will be our best bets for college basketball. When we look at all books, Jordan Gainey under 2.5 rebounds is 55.7. Jordan Gainey's under 1.5 steals is 55%. All of them, as you can see, are over on Fliff. Some of the best values right now. Moving on to NHL. Nothing too crazy. Oh, well, I'm on the Goblin. Hold on a second. Nothing for NHL right now on Prizepicks at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. For MMA, no Prizepicks on MMA at the moment yet, but we had some underdog plays, as you can see here, some big differentials. Karine Silva over 40.5 significant strikes, and Veronica Hardy over 40.5 significant strikes are two of the biggest ones. Nothing for tennis at the moment, really. Soccer, nothing. Any esports? Let's see. To finish out the day, let's see. Nothing going right now for a lot of different things. It's mainly just college basketball, NBA, college football. That you definitely want to get in. So Jaden Daniels at the top of the list for NFL right now, under 226.5 passing yards at a minus 3.86. Noah Brown under 42.5 receiving yards at a minus 2.43. Those are solid unders right there. All right, and then going back to NBA just to get a refresh. The top option now is Jonas Valanciunas, under 11.5 points assists at 52.7. Patrick Williams over 1.5 assists at 52.3. Nothing too crazy. But again, propsmadeeasy.com, refresh the tools, play the top chances to hit, check out the demons, check out the goblins, make those slips. It's never been easier to make slips and make high probability slips than utilizing Props Made Easy for only $20 a month. All right, lock in. Let's get it. Let's have an amazing hump day. And I will see y'all in the afternoon live show. All right, 3 p.m. Central. I will be live on this channel. So make sure you turn my notifications on and be ready for it. Let's get it. I'm out.